Good evening, Ms. Fowler. As I told you, on behalf of Class of 2012, we owed you a video to show respect and our moral support to Mecara. So I wanted to get on here and create a video so that I could send over to you and just let you know how she meant so much to our class. This is the presentation, the speech that I wanted to give to you all for the funeral. So I figured I'm not going to put it to waste. I really, thought long and hard about this, and you just deserve to hear how we felt about Meccara. So I want to say thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for, allowing us to speak at the funeral. Thank you for opening the doors up, the church home, your church home, so that we could speak. And like I said, on behalf of Class of 2012, I don't know if a lot of people knew at the funeral, but we just celebrated our 10-year class reunion anniversary. And that just meant so much to us. And I realized recently when God allowed me to lead the class reunion events, he was placing a mission on my hands. He was placing a mission on the class hands, but he also was placing a mission on Mecara's hands. And I wanted to take a few minutes to express how good God is. So I want to just kind of reflect. Our class, we got together and we celebrated by hosting 3 different events on 3 different days. And my purpose of delivering this speech, right, is I wanted to take everybody back down memory lane at the funeral. So I wanted them to imagine with me, but since I don't have them with me today and it's just me, creating a video, I want you to imagine with me because she had some very spiritual connections and encounter with people that she passed by during the reunion. So before our first event, Mecara, she was one of the first persons to reach out to me. She had messaged me, and it's so funny because at the funeral, I had my iPad with me, and I had receipts. I was gonna show proof of everything that I'm speaking about today, and I just get so enthused about sharing this with you because it meant so much to our class. But Mecara was one of the first people to reach out to me, and she asked me. She said, "Kim, how can I send you some money to donate?" And I thought to myself, "Hey, look at my girl Mecara, coming through with the support." She was ready, and at that time, we didn't even have a donation link created. We were still at the planning session. The committee team was still on the planning session. So what I did was, because it was, multiple people wanted to donate, I created a list of donators in my phone. And anybody that donated, I gave them a star beside their name and I gave them an eagle beside their name, because that allowed us to keep track of who donated, who contributed, so that we could give them a prize. And that surprise was that Run ELM hat that you saw was wearing at Mecara's candlelight. So when that time came, we set the goal to raise $2,000. Now that to us, that was a lot of money. We didn't think that we were going to be able to make it, but not only did we reach that goal, but the person that allowed us to reach that goal was your daughter. Your daughter, she ended up contributing a donation, one of the biggest amounts in the class at that. And truth be told, like I said, it was so significant, it put us over the goal mark. So we was at, I don't know can't remember where we was at, but once she donated, it put us over $2,000. And all because of Mecara's generous ways, her generous heart, the generous person that she was, we were able to reach that goal, and that meant so much to us. So that was the first spiritual sign that I saw with Mecara. So if Mecara did that for us, I can't imagine what she did for her family, because that was a tremendous contribution to us, and it just meant so much to us. So I ended up giving her a shout out because it was like everything she did and contributed to the reunion stood out to me, and it stood out to the committee team as well. So when I was writing this message out, the speech out, I went back in my phone and I went through those list of donators. And the name that stood out to me was Mecare's name. And it stood out to me because I guess when she donated, it was such a, tremendous amount. I didn't give her just that star emoji and that eagle emoji. And I kid you not, like I said, I had proof, I had receipts to show you at the funeral. I gave Mecare a star emoji, an eagle emoji, a championship medallion emoji, and a star medallion emoji. And if you think about it, she was the most valuable player putting together these events. And at that time, I had no idea that God was using her. And she stuck out to us from day one planning these events. So when I announced to the class that we were going to get these t-shirts made, the Run ELM t-shirts, the same t-shirts we had on at the candlelight along with the hat, the first person to reach out to me was, guess who? It was Mecare, your daughter. She reached out to me, and Mama Erica, she was just so enthused and happy to reconnect with us. It just really blew my mind. See, people didn't see what I saw because I kind of, like I said, was a part of the committee team and just a part of getting everything together. So it was just a spiritual connection, and I can't even explain it how I want to explain it. So at our first session, we had a virtual happy hour event, and it was online. And as people was entering the session, everybody was smiling, and they were looking at each other like, "Oh, look at her, she done grown up," or "He or she done grown up," or whatever. And it was so funny because before the Zoom session even started, I knew Mecare was gonna be ready to come into the event because she RSVP'd for the event like 30 times, and I saw my phone notifications going off. And I just thought to myself, man, that is so funny. Like, Mecare is ready, really ready, and I loved it so much. And I just wanted to say to the class of 2012 who's watching this, Mecare loves y'all so much. There were things that you guys didn't see that I saw, and she was ready to reconnect with you guys. And she was going to make sure she was there, and she was going to make sure that I knew that she was coming. So I had to make sure she was on that list. But it was so funny. When Mecare, she got on a Zoom call, she was a little shy, and she was a little turned up too. She was in her element, and I loved it. I told her when I looked at her, I don't know, it was that spiritual connection. I looked at and I said, yes, come on, Mecare, that's the energy we need. So while I'm delivering this message, I really want you to, and you already know because this is your daughter, I want you to reflect on her heart, what her heart was built with, and her character, okay? Listen, Mecare was happy. She was energetic. She was always smiling. She was genuine. She was authentic, and she didn't care what nobody thought, and she didn't care how nobody felt. And man, amen. I think that's what we appreciated most about her. And you can pick and choose your friends wisely, but it ain't promising that you'll get a real one. And from what I can say and what I experienced during my time, 10 years with Mecare, she was a real one. So that just meant a lot to all of us. Her spirit was untouchable. She was the life of the class. She was the life of the reunion. She was the life of the reunion. She was the life of Nia and Montoya's friendship. She was the light and the life of the friendship. So I know she was the light and the light. Look at that. That's the light. So look, spirit. She was the light and the light of your family. And we cherish her character and moments that we had with her. And a lot of you, I told you this, and I even got you a shirt made, Miss Erica. Mecare, she was our spirit angel. And when you post this message, I want you to post the picture that we got for you, because that meant a lot to us. You know, we got your shirt that said Run ELM, our spirit angel. That's what she'll be for us. She's that light that was just shining behind me to give me the confidence to say that, that's no longer there. But it's there. The light is there, right? Mecare, she gave me the strength and confidence I needed to know that the reunion was going to be perfect. So from that day forward, people didn't know this. I leaned on Mecare, because if I couldn't come through for the class, her energy was going to make it happen during this reunion. And I just think it's so crazy. I think it's so crazy how God uses people. And I really, I really personally enjoy capturing memories that can never be forgotten. I'm a picture person, so I want to take pictures of everything. I'm always pulling my camera out. So our next event was the bowling alley, and everybody was just hanging out, trying to be cute, until in walks, guess who? Your daughter. She walked in. I mean, she was smiling. She was giggling. I remember it like it was yesterday. She was just being her. So once she got antsy, the other 30 and 40 classmates who attended got antsy right along with her, and we just loved it. She was spirit led, and back to the mission. So my purpose of stepping in and getting us together was to create memories. So most of the time at the reunion, or the whole time, you see me with my phone or my iPad just going around the room and trying to capture as much as I could. Um, I think I did. I recorded dang near the whole event. I didn't want to miss nothing. I put a spotlight on my car, and at that time, I didn't know why I was doing it. I really didn't, but God did. Okay, and I couldn't wait to turn that camera towards her, because she had the spirit and the love for the class that I needed to capture, and I'm so glad that I got it. Her spirit and energy was contagious to anybody around her. And I purposely point her out to get a reaction and snapshot those beautiful moments for hard times like today. So that we could all look back at it and smile. And I told you I got receipts. So if you go on YouTube, you will see a video of the full class reunion. And I sent it to you through Messenger as well, because I didn't want to miss anything. So day 2, and I'm gonna wrap this up. Day 2, we had an alumni dinner, and at the alumni house, everybody was so excited, but I started getting a little nervous because people were moving in real slow. So as we waited around and tried to promote the event as much as we could, I just knew something wasn't right. Something wasn't right for me. Something was missing, and I felt the lack of energy in the room. So you know what I did? I kid you not. I've never done this, and I didn't do it anybody else. I said, let me FaceTime Mecare. I didn't even have Mecare's number in my phone. She messaged me so much on Facebook. Summer Queen or Summer Queen. She messaged me so much on Facebook. I picked up my phone. I said, boom, boom. I called Mecare, and she answered. And when she picked up, I said, where you at, Mecare? She said, I'm on the way. Character. She said, do you need anything? I said, we need you. Bring yourself to the building. I said, we need your energy. And I kid you not, I did not call anybody else. And I told you it was just that spiritual connection. And when she walked in, she was with her close friends. And I mean, we had the best time of our life that day. Everybody was laughing, talking, reminiscing, singing, dancing, and just catching up. So halfway in, we were feeling good. We were enjoying ourselves, and everybody was ready to make the next move. So I figured we go outside, we dance before the speakers came in, because we had guest speakers that come in, teachers and administrators that came in to talk. So Mecare came to me and said, Kim, can I make a request? And I said, yeah, what's the request, Mecare? She said, can I request a gospel song? And it really grasped my attention, because it was just that spiritual need in the atmosphere. I couldn't find that video for nothing in the world, and it hurt my feelings that I couldn't find the video. But I know everybody remember listening to, because we was hyped. Nook, if you buck to a gospel song. I don't remember if that was the song that was playing, but we was gonna praise God and give him the glory one way or another and leave it up to our spirit angel Mecara. We did just that. So we vibed it out that day and we just couldn't appreciate her enough. Man, that's so it's so tough. Miss Erica, God placed an angel in our premises when we threw these events, and that light that you just saw shining was our sister Mecara, and everything was perfect to the T. She was our protection. Each and every memory surrounded around her spirit. It really did. That last event that we had was the pool party, and it slightly rained that day, but we still turned up. Meccara, she was very mellow this day, but she was still in her zone. She was just, I mean, she was the same person every time I saw her. She was real chill, and she just had a good time. And what's funny is every time I placed the camera in her face, she would act a little shy, and I'd be thinking, girl, like you not really shy. And we would look each other dead in the eye. We would look each other dead in the eye and we would just start cracking up. And I just wanted to get up there and say in front of everybody that Meccara knew the mission. Meccara attended not only day one, she attended day one, day two, and day three of our class reunion events. It wasn't a lot of people that did that, but Meccara did. That was not by surprise, Miss Erica. It was not by surprise. God, he doesn't play games when it comes to his angels. He doesn't play games when he comes to his angels on a mission at that. The signs were there from the beginning. We witnessed Meccara fulfilling her purpose. Like I said at the candlelight, she didn't leave us behind. Meccara, she completed her mission here on earth. She shared the love, joy, and happiness with us. She did her job. Everybody goes through stuff, and everybody has tough times. We all have tough times, but that doesn't change the person that you are here. We all go through tough times, but that didn't change the person that she was here. You shared a video with us of her giving her life to Christ, and now she's off to be with the Lord. And Meccara, she don't have to, like I said, she don't have to worry anymore. The worrying and suffering is here, and I just, once you're off to be with God, your battle is complete. So I said all of that to say I want to continue to celebrate our sister's life and make sure that she's represented right. And I think you want to do the same. I want to come with that energy, and I want to come with that love and that spirit and that good heart like Meccara did anytime we encounter with her, because she was true to who she was and she was real, and you don't find a lot of people like that. For those of you watching this questioning God, go get to know the Lord, because Meccara did, and she made sure we knew she was the winner. She made sure she knew that she was already the winner, and she was the MVP of our class. And now it's time for us to find our purpose, because Meccara, she knew what it was from day one, and that's why she received that star emoji, that eagle emoji, that championship medallion emoji, and that star championship medallion emoji, the only one in the class, because she was the one. She was the only one. And to my sisters of the class, her ride or die, her road dog, Montoya, keep your head up, keep going. Nia, continue to be the anchor of y'all friendship. Jalea, everybody else, hold each other down. Miss Erica, you did an excellent, capital E, the whole word excellent job raising Meccara, raising a woman of God at that. And I pray that those same characteristics are instilled in those 4+1 beautiful babies. To her sisters and brothers, man, I met y'all. Michael, I met you a few times, at school. So I know who you are. The other sisters and brothers, man, hold the fort down. Y'all know the expectation. It doesn't have to be explained. And we love y'all. Class of 2012, we love Meccara with all of our heart, and we will allow her spirit to work to live on. And Mama Erica, we love you so much, and we are so grateful and thankful for everything that you've done for us. Um, we want you to wear your shirt, show it off, and just remember that she did her job, and she's good in our book. Amen. God bless.